welcome to Bake It with AJ. I'm AJ and I am so excited about these chewy brown butter coconut cookies. They are absolutely to die for. The recipe can be found using the link in the description. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can join me every Wednesday for new episodes of Bake It with AJ. Now the first thing we need here is, you guessed it, brown butter, honey. So you can't just go buy brown butter at the store. I'm sorry about it, it is an extra step, but let me tell you, it is well worth it. So in a sauce pot here, I have 1.5 sticks, which is 3/4 of a cup or 170 grams of unsalted butter that I have melted on a medium heat and continued to cook on medium heat until it started bubbling, simmering. Eventually, after about 5 minutes, it'll start to foam, and this is where you want to keep a close eye on it, because it'll probably take another few minutes. Keep it on a medium heat, swirl the pan occasionally, and you'll see that it turns a beautiful golden brown color. And you will definitely notice, if you smell it, it smells kind of caramel, like nutty sort of aroma. That's what you're going to smell, and you want to take it off the heat immediately because it can burn very quickly. You will notice some darker brown bits of the butter at the bottom of the pan. That's how it is supposed to be, so you know you're good to go. Just strain that butter through a sieve into a bowl to get out any larger bits of the browned butter and set it aside to let it cool a little bit. Now meanwhile, in a bowl here, I have 2 cups or 260 grams of all-purpose flour that I am mixing with a half a teaspoon or 3 grams of baking soda and a half a teaspoon or 1 gram of salt. Just whisk all those together until the best of friends and set it aside. Now in a large bowl over here, I have 1 cup or 215 grams of packed brown sugar. I'm using light brown sugar. If you use dark brown, it's okay. There's not a huge difference. And a half a cup or 110 grams of granulated sugar. I'm adding our brown butter here that has cooled a little bit, and we're just going to whisk this or use our hand mixer until it is nicely combined on a medium speed, just about a minute or 2. After it's nicely combined, we're adding 1 large egg along with 1 large egg yolk, both of which are at room temperature, which is very important here. Just combine those until they are nicely mixed in, and in go 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of vanilla extract along with 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of coconut flavor. This is going to really up the coconut flavor of these cookies, so make sure you include it here. Mix that till it's nicely combined, and we're going to add our flour mixture. All at once is just fine. Mix it on a low speed until the dough comes together, and continue to mix it for about another minute. Once the dough is nicely combined, I have 2 cups or 105 grams of shredded unsweetened coconut. I don't want these to be overly sweet, so do not use the sweetened coconut, get the unsweetened. And you can use a spatula or continue mixing until the coconut is nicely distributed throughout the dough. Now the nice thing about this dough is you don't have to refrigerate it, so on my sheet pan with parchment paper, I'm using a large cookie scoop, about 2 3/4 inches. You can make these cookies whatever size you want. That is the beauty of this recipe. The baking time will vary, but the size is whatever you want it to be. So I'm going for bigger cookies today. Once I have these all scooped onto my sheet, I'm going to bake these at 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 165 Celsius for anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. This will depend on the size of the cookies. So once your cookies are a nice beautiful golden brown all over, you know they are done. So remove them and let them cool on the pan for about 5 minutes before removing them to a rack to cool completely. Don't ask where the other half of this cookie went because we already know the answer. They're incredible. The brown butter comes through, it's like caramelized, it's nutty, the coconut's there, they're chewy, they're everything I want in a good cookie. Once again, the recipe can be found using the link in the description. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and leave me some comments down below, and hit that subscribe button so you can join me every Wednesday for new episodes of Bake It with AJ. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. This microphone, I'm telling you, is giving me the most trouble today, and I'm not here for it. Oh, it looks like a roach on my chest.